back to another nice sunny eventing vlog. Not with Lulu, but she is the only one of my ponies that loves me enough to be in the intros. Oh, and she only loves me because she thinks she can eat my bracelet. Nice. And it's actually not nice and sunny. That was meant to be a joke because it was raining. It's been raining for the past 24 hours non-stop, but it has literally just stopped. But I can't complain too much because we have just had a week of 30-degree heat, which if you live in the UK, that's unheard of. You do not get a week of 30-degree heat. And it's not like I wasn't complaining about that. I checked my Instagram story to talk about just how hot I was, and all of my American and Australian followers were like, that's normal. Why are you moaning? That's just normal weather. The thing is, in the UK, we are not equipped to deal with heat in the same way that you Americans and Australians are. We don't have any air conditioner or anything. Even the AC in my car hardly works. And yeah, it's one thing to be sun lounging in a nice 30-degree heat, but when you've got 4 horses to ride every day, not so fun. Anyway, that's a tangent. This vlog is not about discussing the British weather, although I'm sure that'll be a fascinating vlog, if not. It's all about eventing with my 2 boys. And this vlog has been a lot of stress, or this event has been a lot of stress to get around to doing, because since lockdown, every event has been oversubscribed, and if you use BE or are familiar with BE, you know that entries are not first come first serve. So even though I literally wait for the ballot dates to open and enter events, I have been sort of randomly selected not to compete in the Aston Novice with Atty, the Westport's 100 with Star, and the Aston 100 with Star. So I was at my wit's end thinking I was not going to get any runs in August when the amazing Fran from Horse Events stepped in and got me a run at OXSTALLS, which is an unaffiliated event with both boys. I'm extremely grateful for that run because it has stopped me having to rearrange my whole season, and also to the team at Horse Events for very kindly gifting me the entries into this competition. If you've been around for a while, you may know that I worked with Horse Events previously on their virtual dressage during lockdown. I will link that vlog below so you can go and check it out. They are honestly one of the loveliest teams, and I'm very excited to be going to OXSTALLS. Haven't evented at OXSTALLS before, so I'm really excited to see what it's like. I always love going to new venues. You get to see new jumps, you get to see new setups, it's just love it. And this vlog could end up being quite lengthy because I'm also including Sunday's venture, which is going back to OXSTALLS but to fence judge, not to compete. That's because I fence judged a few weeks ago at Swellcliffe, which is another horse fence run competition. Had a great time. I obviously didn't vlog it. I wasn't really sure if there was anything interesting, just me sitting at one fence the whole day. But I did talk about it on Instagram, and I got so many messages from people asking who can volunteer. What does volunteering involve? Is it good fun? Should I do it if I'm a beginner? And I'm going to try and answer some of those questions on Sunday and just show you guys a little bit what it's like. Until I volunteered a few weeks ago at Swellcliffe, I did not realise how many volunteers I needed to make an event run. And as someone that probably attends 15+ events every season, I should be helping out more. We all should. We should all help out because it's a sport we love, and without the volunteers, the sport would not go ahead. It was a great day at Swellcliffe. It was beautiful sunshine. We were given cake. Dan and I had a great time. Don't think it's going to be quite such nice weather tomorrow or on Sunday, but I think it's still going to be a great day. So I've actually already walked the course yesterday, which is good because we managed to just miss the rain. I will play those clips in a minute. And Lulu's looking at me very enviously. It's not your turn, but we did see a little 45... Excuse me? We did see a little 45cm event advertised on Facebook, which I really want to take her to. She's obviously not ready, but like, how cute would that be? Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited about eventing. I've actually now had an influx of entries accepted, so there's going to be plenty of eventing vlogs on this channel. I'm going to try not to keep talking because this vlog is going to end up being very long. So I shall cue the course walk. Can't say our journey to walk the course got off to the best start because Mum forgot her phone and sent me back to go and get it. I had to run all that way and further. So thanks for that. And she calls me the disorganised one. So if Mum's watching this, thanks. Aren't I just the best daughter? get a priority straight. She's still going, guys. It's been 25 minutes. I had to stand up because I lost the feeling in my legs. Look what the cat dragged in. She's finally back. There's a little sign there that says all those tiny jumps for sale. 1,000 likes and Mum will buy them for me. That's a no. Wouldn't Lulu look so cute over those jumps? It was really nice to go over to OXSTALLS yesterday to walk the course. It's looking amazing. The fences are all dressed so nicely and the ground is looking to be in really good condition. For once, I'm not feeling too nervous. The fences aren't scaring me too much, which is nice. I'm really interested to see how fence 6 rides, particularly with Star. I don't think I've ever jumped anything offset with him, so that's just going to be one of those things that we either get it or we don't. And obviously there's some combinations that could test us towards the end of the course, like 10 and 13, but fingers crossed for a nice run. Since we walked the course yesterday, as it is now Friday, it basically hasn't stopped raining, including a huge thunder and lightning storm last night. And I've just arrived at the yard to give the boys their final exercise ahead of tomorrow, so fingers crossed the rain can hold off for just a couple of hours. It's all looking rather bleak today, unfortunately. I'm actually about to go to the hairdresser's to get my hair highlighted. It's going to be pretty subtle, but if my hair suddenly changes colour next time you see me, that is why. So then I'll be back and packing the lorry this evening. Luckily, my times are not particularly early at OXSTALLS. I think my first dressage is 1:30 and I don't finish my last cross country until 5:30. We've already walked the course, so it's not a super duper early start tomorrow because OXSTALLS is maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours from us, so not too bad. So I'm going to leave plaiting and all that bathing to tomorrow. It is meant to rain overnight and I'm regretting turning Star out without a rug on because it's still rather warm. So that could be interesting. We can see how much I'm actually going to regret it tomorrow morning. This may be the most anticlimactic hair reveal ever because I'm outside and it's drizzling, so my hair's gone all frizzy, but here she is, back from my hair appointment, and I was just sat there watching the clock tick on. I love getting my hair done because it's nice just be able to relax, but it was 3 hours in which I was thinking, I could be packing the lorry now, I have so much to do before tomorrow, so I'm home, packing the lorry time, and may have just ordered a Domino's, which is the perfect pre-event dinner. Eventing essentials. Update, pizza came and I hadn't even started packing the lorry, so I've eaten that. Now it's like 8:30, so I can finally get started unpacking the lorry. It's starting to get dark again earlier, which was really sad. It's not even 8:30 yet, but I thought I would very quickly show you a couple of things that horse events are doing during COVID to help their events run efficiently. So first of all, just like British eventing, you print off your numbers at home. Just put a little horse quest number in there, and also my manky nail polish. I apologise, I need to fix that up. So yeah, nice to see horse quest. I really like they have the sponsors along the top. I think that's really cool. Secondly, when you drive in, you have to show them your hat so that they can check it, because if you guys don't know, you have to have like your hat tagged for like British eventing and pony club and stuff like that, just to make sure it meets all the safety standards, because obviously when you're going cross country it's quite important that your hat is safe and secure, so they'll just check your hat, make sure it's all safe. So I'm keeping this in the cab because I usually keep it in a separate compartment. I don't want to forget when we drive in tomorrow. Just transporting my many saddle pads for tomorrow, including Horse Quest one, a Crosby one and a Better Life one. I am so lucky to have the best sponsors and supporters ever, and I love all of my nice white saddle pads. If you watched my last eventing vlog at Off Church, you will know that I made the foolish error of bringing one of Atty's boots and one of Towie's boots with me instead of both of Atty's, and obviously Towie's boots don't fit Atty, and Mum did not let me live that down, so I'm now about to quadruple check that I've packed the right boots for this event, because I do not want to face her wrath again. I cannot believe I'm having to use flash in a vlog in August. That seems criminal, but I'm currently filling up not one but 2 water containers because our lorry, despite having a water tank, has basically decided to play a game of when does it want to work. Some days it dispenses water, some days it doesn't, and weirdly enough that's not really a risk I'm willing to take with 2 boys going eventing, so extra water tanks, here we go. All done for the evening and just looking up, and I've really lucked out because Mum has very kindly offered to come up to the yard with me tomorrow morning and plait Star whilst I plait Atty, so I think I can get up at the rather sociable time for eventing of 6:45, so I shall see you then. Okay, I know I said I was gone and it is still Friday night, but I must have missed the postman earlier because look what has just arrived. I don't know if any of you recognise this packaging. If you do, you'll know why I'm so excited. I don't know if you remember a few vlogs ago I collaborated with the wonderful Steed and Soul, who are a new up-and-coming company. They specialise in horse soaps and grooming items and cleaning items. I love them because everything is super low packaging, super organic, and it smells amazing. You can smell these packages before you can see them. They are great. And so when they messaged me the other day and said they wanted to send me another soap bar to try, one particularly designed for greys, I obviously was like, yes, send it, get it to me now. And it's arrived the day before eventing, which is very, very fitting. So I shall unwrap this, show you what it looks like, and I may well bring it with me tomorrow. Well, it's safe to say I have been well and truly spoilt. They have sent me the Grubby Grey Bar, which I'm really excited to try because it's specially designed for grey horses, which, you know, I have 2 of, and they get the worst stable stains. So I'll be taking that up to the yard with me tomorrow, just in case Stars decided to roll before we go eventing. And they also sent me a little sample of their human hand soap, which is designed in the shape of a unicorn, which I love. So I'll obviously keep you updated how I get on with these products. A huge thank you to the team at Steed and Soul for gifting these to me. I absolutely have loved working with them. They are such a friendly and lovely team. I will link their socials and their website below so you can go and check them out. Good morning. I've just got out to the yard. It's actually almost 7:30, so it's not a bad time at all. I'm okay with this. This is fun eventing, no early starts. However, it is drizzling, so not feeling too happy about that, especially as it's meant to pick up from 2 o'clock, which is when I get on. I've got Atty here. Oh, she's walking away, so she's coming in. So yeah, excited to get going. Hoping the rain's gonna hold off a little bit. Oh, it's rare that Towie's in the vlog. She doesn't usually have the attention span for it. Final couple of things packed in the lorry, and I'm heading up to the yard now. I'm not running late yet. Look at those bags though. That's not a mood. About 10 minutes into our journey and this has happened, so that's good. Oh, we love eventing. Okay, so update. I'm not sure how much vlogging there's going to be when we actually get there because we were held for about half an hour. We're now stopping to get petrol and there's a huge queue for petrol, and my mum can't even open the door because the car's parked so close next to her, so I've jumped in the back so she can climb across. So yeah, rather stressful journey. Accident after accident, chaos after chaos, but we are on our way. That is like the downside of having late times on a Saturday. We are travelling when everyone else is travelling. Hopefully things will look up when we get there, but it may be a bit of a rush. Keep out flow. Just chilling, aren't we? Done your dressage. Oh, here comes the boss. Because things are working a little bit differently to how they have been when we've been eventing 2 horses in the past. Instead of doing one horse all 3 phases and then the other, it's actually a bit of a mix and match. So I've done dressage on both of the boys. Atty was up first. He did an alright test. The second half, he was getting a little bit slippery on the grass because obviously it's been raining, and I feel like he just lost a little bit of confidence. But we've got our score back and it was 31, which I'm really pleased with. That would be our best mark so far this season, and I've literally just got back from dressage with Star. It was alright. It was much improved test, and his warm-up was so calm, so relaxed. He didn't have a single blip. As we went down to the dressage arena, he saw a cross-country jump in the background and he freaked out, and he sort of tried to get all stressed, but we cantered around the arena a couple of times, got him back together and went in and did our test. And again, he was sort of slipping around the corners a little bit, not really wanting to go in them because it's a bit wet and slippery, but the test itself was actually not too bad. I don't know what mark it got, but I'm pleased with it, and that's all that matters because it's only his second test at this level with me. Next up, I'm doing both the jumping phases on Atty and then on to both the jumping phases on Star, but it's in quite quick succession, so I don't know if I'll get a chance to catch you up in between. Atty surveying the collecting room. See this? This is why you need a groom. Tack error. Good job, I'm here, Flo. I'll sort it for you. All sorted. long time since we've come down the driveway in the dark. It makes me feel like winter's coming already. But it's been a good day and I shall update you soon. Okay, so it's the next day. I haven't fully rounded up my eventing yet. It was a really good day and I shall let you know, but I haven't had a chance. So if you want to just skip to my results and how I got on, I shall put the timestamp on the screen of where you should go to and you can go and find that out. But we are back heading up to OXSTALLS again today for some volunteering. We are fence sitting, and when I say we, I mean me and Dan. So we're currently on the M4, we're not too far away, and I just thought I'd take you along a little bit, explain what's involved in fence sitting and show you where you should get involved. So we've got our fence for the day. It's a nice Trakehner. It's fence 17s, it's one from the end. I think there may be a video of me jumping it yesterday, so we're not anticipating that's going to cause too many problems. We've also got a bit of a view of the dressage, which is nice. And we're all set up with some chairs. Dan's got his bright blue officials jumper on. What did you think I was filming?
Filming the tour.
So yeah, we're anticipating a much more relaxed day than at Swalcliffe when we sort of had the bogey fence, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got out the portable chairs because it's not raining yet. Apple is saying it's going to rain at 1 and Met Office is saying not until 6. So let's see if we can stay dry. So we've got a stopwatch to take times and a sheet where we're going to write down the numbers. The first one's just started now.
560 clear at 6A and B.
And there's the radio.
560 clear 16.
So the 90 is done. We only had one stop over the whole class, so it was all right. Now moving on to the 80, and this is our fence over here. Okay, so we're approaching the end of the day, and there's just one class left, the 100. And if what I've said so far has not persuaded you about fence judging, Dan is about to demonstrate one of the reasons we love coming fence judging with horse events. So 3 o'clock, roughly, every time you go fence judging. Cake! Free cake! And this cake is amazing, so definitely get yourself signed up and volunteer. Rate your fence judging experience.
10 out of 10.
Oh, that was nice. Okay, so if you've come from my equi-reel vlog, which was out a few days ago, or if you've seen that a little while ago, let's pretend I'm not bulk filming my vlog outros because I have so much to film and edit and not enough time to get on with it. I am in the same outfit, I'm with the same pony, and I was going to change and pretend that I'm filming this on a different day. It's not like I'm just stood here filming my vlog outros, but I've decided I was going to tell you anyway as a bit of a joke, so why not? I'm just gonna stay here, and Lulu's had enough. She's been stood here for about 5 minutes already as I try and film my equi-reel videos, so I think she might back off in a minute. Anyway, I never really finished rounding up the day yesterday, which was volunteering. Had a great time. It was such an amazing thing to do. Like I said, I think I probably go to about 15 events a year, you know, unaffiliated and affiliated, as I've got 3 rides currently registered with BE. So I'm going to try and set it as a personal goal for myself that for every 5 events I do next year, I should volunteer at one. I just think having volunteered, you see how many volunteers are needed to make a day run, and it's a huge number. And at the moment, it's such an amazing thing to do because you can't go and spectate an eventing unless you're volunteering. You know, it's one person per competitor is allowed to help, and if you're not competing, there's no way you can go and just watch people event and compete. And fence judging, or you know, show jump stewarding, whatever it is not only super educational, but it's a great thing to do. It's a great way to get out to an event if you wouldn't usually be able to. So definitely I recommend that. But anyway, now what we are all really here for, which is the roundup of my day on Saturday, which feels like a whole lifetime ago now. Now it's Monday, but it was a good day. It was such a good day. I'm absolutely buzzing. Started off with Atty doing a 31 dressage, as I told you guys already. Was really chuffed with that. I thought it was a nice test. I thought the end sort of deteriorated a little bit because the ground was getting a bit slippy and I think he was losing confidence, but horse events have been amazing, and they actually send over your dressage sheet online via email, and they sent mine over the same day I competed. So I've actually managed to get I've actually been able to get feedback for the first time this season because BE aren't sending out sheets. You have to send a signed and enclosed envelope and then they can get back to you with your dressage sheet some events, and I just haven't been able to get around to doing that. So it was really great to have some feedback on that test. Then on to Star, who warmed up amazingly. He didn't even think about having a tantrum in the warm-up. It was amazing. I was absolutely buzzing. The calming cookies have worked wonders. Okay, thank you. And then, of course, we went down, as you will have seen. We saw the end of our arena. There was a cross-country fence. And Star decided that was very scary. Like, if I'd asked him to jump it, no problem. But just to look at it, terrifying. But what I was so happy with is we got it back together. We managed to regroup, recuperate, canter around the arena a couple of times, a bit hairily, but then go in and do a reasonably nice test. Again, I wasn't super duper duper pleased with our corners and our accuracy because I think the slippiness just meant they lost a little bit of confidence. And with Atty, that almost transpired in being a bit wobbly. With Star, that was more like corner cutting. So we got a score of 34, which I think is pretty fair. It had some really nice moments, but it wasn't super fluid and could have been more accurate because, yeah, lots of corner cutting. And then on to show jumping with Atty, where you will have seen I forgot how to ride. Don't know what happened there. That is the worst show jumping round that I have ever ridden on Atty in probably a year or two, and we were the first to go as well, so there were quite a few people watching because we were the first of the whole day in the 100, so that was embarrassing. But Atty was a superstar. He really helped me out. I'm so grateful to him. And then on to cross country with Atty, where had a bit of a moment outside the start box, which isn't like him. He just thought I was asking him to go, but I was actually asking him to turn an extra circle because it was too early to go into the start box. We still had like 15 seconds, and he just got a bit frazzled. Didn't take to it very well, and then we ended up wasting a lot of time sort of spinning around outside the start box, which meant our whole round was a little bit manic, just trying to catch up to the time, because when you're on a 31 dressage and a clear show jumping, you don't want time penalties. I have lost out on so many placings last year because of time penalties. I was not letting that happen to me today. So yeah, we went pretty great guns, came home, clearance had the time. Yeah, perhaps not our prettiest round, but he was super cool. He's just such an amazing cross-country horse. There's no feeling like it. Then quick change back to Star's show jumping, and he jumped really nicely. I was so pleased with how calm he was. Felt lovely. Slightly unfortunate that after 6 we tripped and had a little bit of a stumble, which meant I thought we never really regained our balance properly before fence 7, which resulted in that falling down. But I can't really fault that round. That's the first pole we've had together in eventing ever. He's super consistent, and it was just one of those unfortunate things. Then on to cross country, and I was buzzing with him. I revved him up a little bit in the warm-up, which I don't usually do, just because I felt like he was a little bit sort of sleepy. He'd been on the lorry all day. And then he went round and he flew the entire cross country course. It's only our second 100 together. He made it feel so easy. We hit everything perfectly. Absolutely buzzing. And we came home inside the time. Cannot ask for more than 2 sub 35 dressages and then 2 clear cross countries inside the time. And then the icing on the cake was that Atty got his podium finish, which has been long overdue. It's been a long time since we finished in the top 3. He finished 3rd and Star finished 7th, so not a bad day at all. And the section that Atty was in was actually sponsored by Horse Quest, which is a nice coincidence. Anyway, I have been talking for a very long time, so I'm going to go. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment below. I got people on my Instagram to guess whether they were like Team Atty or Team Star. Should have got you to do that at the start, but I didn't. But let me know who you thought was more impressive, because although Atty finished higher, I was so happy with Star for just being so mature and so well behaved throughout the whole day. I'm actually off to Solihull in a few days' time for Atty's first novice of the season after we got balloted out of Aston, so things are suddenly looking a little bit busy again. And yeah, got lots of vlogs to edit, so should be lots coming up on the channel very soon. I shall see you soon. Bye!